Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Finally. Fortunately for me, I only have to work a half a day today because I got so much to do around here between doing more concrete mason work on the smokehouse and planting corn and planting carrots and weeding the gardens and God knows what. It's going to be a busy weekend, so getting a little extra time helps for me, but that's not the topic of conversation here today. I wanted to bring up a couple of different points, things that we talk about quite often here on the channel, and wanted to give you the latest. Now, this was sent to me by one of y'all yesterday, and God knows I have gotten enough requests for the attorney's letter from y'all, and y'all telling other people about it, and other channels directing people over here to get copies of this letter. I've easily sent out a few thousand emails with this. I can't even begin to count. I mean, I'm still getting 40, 50 a day. And I mean, I think that video was 2 weeks ago already. But fine by me. The more people that know, the better off we are. But in case anybody was wondering the effectiveness of something like that, this piece of news was sent to me today, and I'm going to link it down in the description, again, right below the video where the little paragraph, it says what's in here. You can find the link right in there. But this is titled, 1,000 lawyers and 10,000 doctors have filed a lawsuit for violations of the Nuremberg Code. Now, y'all know there's not a whole lot of things that I can say on YouTube without getting, the big red X. But I'm going to put this here because I want y'all to read this, because this is now a lawsuit. I'm assuming this is in world court, so in the Hague, where this is going down. It didn't mention where it is. But again, they are mentioning all of the violations of Nuremberg Code, and there's 10 of them. Okay, that is being put in front, is being incentivized to everybody. Let's just leave it that way. And so, again, this is another thing to add to your arsenal. If you've asked for that letter, if you're having issues with the school, your employer, whoever, saying that you're required to get it, if they don't like the letter, maybe you can show them the lawsuit on a worldwide scale, because this is against the World Economic Forum and the CDC, or I'm sorry, not the World Economic Forum, the CDC, the World Health Organization, and the Davos Group. Okay, I guess that is the World Economic Forum, so never mind, those three. So interesting reading there, but I want you guys to take a look at that. That's important. So the second part, and this one kind of hits home, a lot of you guys over the months have asked, again, me being ex-military, what do I think that the military would do in regards to backing up Potato Joe's administration should he want to completely go becoming a dictator? And I've said from day one, it ain't going to happen, okay? That the military would basically tell Joe to go fly a kite, and, give him, one-way ticket on the SS Mini Titanic with a hole in the bottom of the boat. And a lot of people said, oh, I'm wrong. The military will do whatever they're told. And I've explained what lawful orders are. I've explained the oath we've taken, all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I apologize. I got a frog in my throat. But, there were still plenty of people that said, oh, no, the military's just going to do whatever the hell Sleepy Joe says. And I keep saying no. Well, there was a very interesting posting that was put out by, I believe it was 317 retired admirals and generals from all 5 services, so Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, and Coast Guard. And I'm going to link that below as well. Okay. But I'll give you the first paragraph, okay, here real quick. Our nation is in deep peril. We are in a fight for our survival as a constitutional republic like no other time since our founding in 1776. The conflict is between supporters of socialism and Marxism versus supporters of constitutional freedom and liberty. Okay. This letter, which is public, okay, and was published, if you will, by at least the right-leaning websites, because God knows, you're not going to get CNN or MSNBC saying anything that, doesn't bow down to dear leader. And no, I'm not talking about Kim Jong-un. I'm talking about Kim Jong-Biden. The running joke with the media is, if Biden was walking down the stairs and stopped too fast to take a crowbar to get the media out of his ass. But, I don't think I'm telling you guys anything you don't know. But this letter, like I said, 317 retired generals and admirals. Okay, it's not like we're talking peons here in the military. And they're all like, hell no, this is the end of it. No chance, end of story. Now, I will say this. 44, BO, which is, appropriately his initials, because the guy stinks. He did a great job in 8 years, cleaning house of all the true military men that believed in the country and putting in a bunch of pansies. We can see what's going on in the military right now. Okay, here's my yellow card, drill sergeant. You're hurting my feelings. Okay, that kind of crap. But Obama got rid of all the true warriors, if you will, in leadership in the military and put in a bunch of pansies who, are more concerned with gender studies for the military and, trying to prove how equal everything is and blah, blah, blah. Oh, we need to have women in this and we need, no offense to women. That's not what I'm saying, but I will tell you this. I'm sorry. We're built differently if somebody disagrees with me. Okay. Genetically, men are stronger, most at least. So this letter is by true military leaders, not pencil neck paper pushers that Obama put in charge and, now Biden is bringing back to do it. These are the guys who, actually know how to something rather than make a, weapon out of a pencil. So, but the admirals and generals who wrote this letter, you want to go read this. These are going to be the guys that are literally going to be the leaders of the resistance, I guess, if you will, when things go to hell, because y'all know when the economy collapses or whatever, the first thing that's going to happen is Potato's going to want to put in martial law of some sort saying, that we've got to do only what the military says. And these are the guys that are going to sway the active duty soldiers going, no, stop listening to pencil neck over there and listen to a true leader here. And I'm still a firm believer that the line troops will follow the true leaders, not the pencil necks. Okay. Never met a Marine in my life, being Army. Okay. Never met a Marine in my life that wanted to take orders from a desk jockey. All right. So, I pretty much say that for the military or for the Army as well. Can't speak for the Navy or Coast Guard or the Air Force because I just don't know a lot of those guys. But that's kind of what you're looking at. And this letter goes to what I've been saying since the beginning of this channel is, guys, the police, the military, they are going to be on, quote unquote, our side, not the sides of the communists in the White House and the halls of Congress. So read both of these articles. They are good information for you to have, just so you know, okay? We aren't out here on a limb all by ourselves, just flopping in the wind. We have a lot of backing. The Patriots, the conservatives out there. Granted, we have to get rid of the communist overlords that are in Washington, but, with everybody saying, oh, I'm never going to vote again or anything like that, that's exactly what the communists want you to do, okay? They want you to be sick of it, never vote again. As the old saying goes, no country has ever voted their way out of communism. So we got to make sure they don't take control. I know there's going to be some of you guys that are going to say, oh, gee, voting doesn't work. They cheat and everything like that. Yeah, they did. We know it, okay? Let's not beat a dead horse anymore. But doesn't mean they're going to keep getting away with it, because there's enough states that are going over and changing the rules on how they can vote. So, guys, 2022 is coming up. We're talking, 17 months or whatever it is till the next election. I've said it before. Make your voice heard locally, with the mayor, with, your state representatives or whatever. Make your voice heard. If we're loud enough, they'll listen. And, you've got all these flag officers that are trying to make some noise. As patriots, it's up to us to have their backs and be the soldiers that they need. So that's what I wanted to give you thoughts for today, guys. Have a great Friday. Don't work too hard. I'm going to try not to, but I'm got too much to do. Have a good one, y'all. Pinball out.